It's weird. Yeah. I've like looked at, like I've tried to get microscopes, and I did see this one the other day. That was kind of cool. That you can connect to your phone, like it's a USB.
Oh
thing
yeah,
you connect to your
I
phone
had that one. It was horrible.
It was it? Oh,
it didn't work well. At least the model my mom got wasn't good.
Okay, yeah. I would love to look at stuff microscopically, but like that's kind of the way. Like if you look at the way our telescopes and our microscopes are kind of, I would say, guarded, or not even like, okay, a really, really, really amazing, nice telescope that can see like, far off galaxies. You just
like a Hubble,
Hubble, or like those. We just don't have access to them. Like if like I have a $300 celestial whatever telescope, and it's like, oh yeah, huh? Kind of looks like, oh yeah, there's the rings on Saturn. Nice. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not like super,
but you can see the rings on, but you can see the rings. That's pretty cool.
You can see the rings on Saturn, but it still looks like a little blurry dot with some like things.
Yeah.
It's not like some awesome photo that I could just take a picture and be used as a screenshot on my,
that would be amazing.
Desktop. I mean, of the moon, you can get some pretty good images
of the
moon, but
yeah. My mom's friend has a super big lens, and she likes to take pictures of the moon. She's gotten some really amazing pictures, but anyway, it's a huge lens, and it's only the moon. I mean, you can't get any other planets that much.
I mean, and in college I had access to some pretty good microscopes, but they're thousands of dollars if you want to have them at your house.
I know. It's so funny because I just bought, I was like, I'm going to buy Sam, a microscope. I loved microscopes. Like, they're so much fun. We could do all sorts of things now that he's
look at everything.
At school at home. So I bought him a microscope that's obviously not that expensive. Obviously, it was totally cheap, but it wasn't like the cheapest. But anyway, I didn't want to import it because it's going to Mexico, and I was like, it's going to take forever. So I got one that was from here, and it was like $100. Yeah, it was like $100. And it didn't, like the what's it called? The focus thing did not even work. I have to return it tomorrow, as a matter of fact. It was so annoying.
But that, I mean, I don't know. It's so crazy that like, I mean, I don't know. I
was like, oh, it's 1,000 times perfect. I'm like, that's good enough for him. That's perfect. We'll see like a little leg of an insect.
Or, see like a leaf cell.
Leaf cell. Yeah. Exactly. Like a hair. Cool. But no, that wasn't magic.
Yeah. At this point, you would think that stuff would be so pervasive, but so I don't know. But it's just not. It would just be like, hey, we've got this down to such a science. We've mass produced them. They're so good. The technology of using them is so amazing that they cost like, less than your iPhone, and anybody could have one at their house because it's got like one function. It's not like a supercomputer. But no.
Well, maybe the parts are expensive, but who knows? Or not that, maybe they're just not that high in demand.
They're probably not that high in demand. I mean, obviously, if you look at what people watch on TV, they're not that high on demand.
Right. It's true. And also, like the ones that are really cool are like, when you see like a little bug's eye, like a bazillion times.
Right.
And you're like, wow.
It's got a honeycomb.
Or a grain of sand, and it looks like a shell. Oh, I love that. That's what I was hoping he would see.
Yeah. Well, I want to like look inside cells and see like what's up.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, then you have to work for special labs. But that kind of stuff, instruments like that would be great if we can have access to that.
Yeah, because like I would be just like, I don't know, what am I doing? I don't know. Hey, I'm just gonna look at my fingernail like up close. Like I mean, I would just do stuff like that just for fun. Like, I don't know. I don't have to know. And imagine like if that was just easier access for a lot of people, and it's just something they did like, on a Tuesday afternoon, we'd probably have a lot more inventions.
Interested people.
Yeah,
absolutely. That's a great idea. We should start a center where we can get all these like, oh yeah, you can come on it like like you said, Saturday afternoon or whatever. And for an hour, you can look in this microscope, or a couple hours, and somebody will help you and whatever. But there you go. Get like a little brief on the job class. That would be awesome.
That would be really cool. In our community, we can have that. We can
that.
We can invest in like an amazing telescope. And we can one that needs like the roof to uncave off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
And
There's
then,
one here in Oaxaca, but there's so much light pollution, it's hard to see very much. Although you can see some nice stuff, but like rings, and they're pretty big, but you still.
Well, and now there's going to be a bunch of Starlink. You'll be like, oh, look at.
Right. Oh my gosh. I still am not happy about that.